In the 16 days of activism, we are also celebrating 16 years of service to the community as Weekend. Weekend being women empowered, committed against the negative norms that are going on in the community that influence the kind of women that we have in the community, and the kind of women that are raising our children, the kind of women that are running or managing families in the different spheres of community. This is the face people don't want to see, and this is the face of truth that's out there. This is the face that the children saw. Therefore, we can hide it no more, and that's why Weekend has decided to create a platform where people can advocate and speak out, so that we can give an opportunity for women out there to be able to say the things that we only hear with a silent voice.
I allowed men to have their way with me in order for me to make a living. It wasn't my passion, it wasn't my choice, but it definitely didn't give me any life purpose. I stopped. I found a husband who swept me off my feet just to realize he's a monster. Please help. Please help me.
My best friend abandoned me at the party, not knowing what my fate would be that night. I was raped and beat by 3 men. And when they raped me, something died inside of me. I was broken. I was hurt. Until today, I'm picking up the pieces. And because of the organization like Weekend help me, I know now I have courage and hope, because I'm a victor.
What if he knew? What if he knew that when he ripped open her pants, he ripped out her soul? What if he knew that the hands he used to crush her, he could use to protect her and make her whole? What if he knew that he could be a bodyguard instead of the body that made her heart hard? He loved her, but his love became aggressive. He crushed her heart and her bones. His actions crippled her with anxiety. But what if she knew? What if she knew that she had a voice too? That there were so many who wanted her to break her silence too? What if she knew that she was made of gold too? That the negative energy she so badly craved was not the love she needed? What if you knew? What if you knew that you could make a change too? What if you knew that you were strong enough to make it through? What if you knew that your voice was your superpower, and that your words were your knight in shining armor that you could use to save 10,000 women or just the daughter around the corner? What if you knew? What if you knew that you were a powerful woman and that you were loved by many more people around you than you have ever loved yourself? What if you knew that in your brokenness that you are a conqueror and your worth would never become whole? What if you knew? What if you knew that you were free, that you were worthy, that you were wise, that you were beautiful? What if you knew that you were enough? What if you knew? What if you knew?
How does Weekend now come to bring conversations around the narrative? We obviously want to also focus on gender reconciliation. That's why we started a program called Men Uplifting Men. And this program obviously focuses on helping the man discover himself and allowing him also to understand his weaknesses and how he can strengthen his role as a leader in the community. But most of all, also it helps us understand the perpetrator and also understand how the perpetrator can also be heard. Because as we understand the woman being a victim or whoever being a victim, whether it's man or woman, we need to reconcile this situation so that we can understand how we can not just decrease the statistics or help find solutions, but discuss on how that silent voice can be heard so that we in turn not only look for outcomes in numbers, but outcomes in transformation and how we reshape the future of our communities. So Weekend is here obviously and committed not only to empower but to commit themselves against negativity that influences the lives of women, but also to reconcile the lives of men that are expected to be our leaders in the community.